We've got a quick sort of check-in with a portfolio company from the Ride Home Fund for you today. We've got Robert Talon from Rownd. If you'll recall, they were the ones that recently went through Y Combinator. So let's start there, Rob. I appreciate you coming on to give us a check-in, but also tell us how YC Demo Day went.
Yeah. Last time I was here, it was about 2 weeks before Demo Day, and we were just getting ready for fundraising, and we went through an entire process, and I'll tell you, it was pretty amazing. Like YC Demo Day is still everything that they talk about. Like, there's 420 companies going through it, but still it was 1 minute pitches, one slide pitches, so many cool companies all around you. And then the entire purpose of Demo Day is to get investors to want to talk to you. Like it's like a little introduction, a trailer. And that's exactly what it was. We had over 120 likes or upvotes. And each of those upvotes kicks off an email that is like, hey, you guys want to talk to each other? And vast majority of those turn into meetings. And yeah, it just really kind of kicked off our fundraising in a very positive way. And we ended up closing that round in just a few weeks afterwards. But all the prep for it, so much time, probably 15 hours of time spent on 1 minute. But yeah, it was a great experience. And it was just fun to be around other people pitching their product, and we were all in a Slack channel, just giving each other encouragement, and it was just really fun to be a part of that, and it really was kind of a huge graduation.
Well, take it from someone that did 12 weeks at TED for one 6-minute TED talk. Just give me the feeling of adrenaline, the feeling of how did you I'm sure you had it memorized. You probably repeated it, 2,000 times, but what was it like in the moment?
Really, nothing can really describe in the moment, because you can practice all you want, but it is live. I'm not sure people really realize that. It's like it could easily be recorded, right? So there's a world where you record this and they're just put one after another, but this is live. You gotta slow down and talk and stay focused, and you're looking at the camera, not at the screen. So even if you had words on the screen, you couldn't do it without looking like you are reading. But yeah, it's great. And I'll tell you that the thing that really got me through it was the previous speakers were still on the screen, and they were engaging and nodding and stuff, and that really kind of made it more personal for me, who is an extrovert that likes to talk and look at people. Even right now, I'm looking at you, trying to see your nonverbal. So having someone do this and laugh when I made a little joke, that really really helped me get through that. But yeah, it was 1 minute, and then check your email and you have 85 emails. It's oh my god, now the real work begins, which is to turn those emails into meetings, to turn those meetings into checks, and to wrap up your round so you can get back to work.
Well, a big secret about TED Talks is you never see the ones that completely blow up, and I've been in the audience for ones where people, just completely blank, and you never see those. But also some of the most famous ones that you've seen, they're masters at editing, and they train you to leave room for edits. So even some of the best TED Talks you've ever seen have all had issues that you'll never know about because of editing. But well, congratulations on that, and congratulations on the raising the round. So you closed your seed round in early April,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Tell me about the process.
Yeah, we went into the seed rounds. We started just with with some angels prior to Demo Day, and we came into the post Demo Day seed round with about 1/3 of our round filled. We were aiming to raise $2 million, and we got there. And we did a rolling round, which is really important. So when you talk to an angel, at the end of the conversation, I would just say, "Do you want to invest?" And they would say yes or no. And if they said yes, I would send them the safe. They'd sign it, and they would wire the money. It wasn't I had to get to this benchmark, and then we circled around to get everyone, right? And that was what was described to us as a great practice, and we really took full advantage of it. It was so important because then when we started talking to the larger VCs, after the first few meetings, we were 2/3 the way full, and those conversations were really fast. We talked to who ended up being our lead investor, and we talked on Thursday. We had handshake on Friday, and we were doing safes the next week, and it just happened really, really fast because at that point we were 2/3 way full. We had met our cockroach mode, like survival plan, and now we were just just adding that extra bit to give us some momentum over the next few months. So yeah, it was quick, but like so many meetings. Like Brian, I still like have flashbacks to it where it was basically like 9 a.m. and I definitely did it wrong at first, right? Like they tell you to like leave breaks and like only have 6 or 7 meetings a day, maybe 8. On some of these days I had 16 or 17 meetings, literally back to back. So like I would all give them like the 1 minute pitch, and we would like talk a little bit, and most of it was just conversational, but it was so much. But I'm really glad I did that because I was done. And when you're done, you're done. And then I get to say no to a lot of people, which is kind of fun. The proudest thing I think of fundraising for me is that there's about $2.5 million that I said no to, and that was because we met our goals and we met what we needed to do to get to the next round, plus some safety in case the economy is doing what it's doing, and we're in a good spot. But that all required some math, and we had to like really think about what are our goals to get there.
Well, let me just a little bit of background. You're mentioning a SAFE for those that don't know. A SAFE is a fundraising agreement. It's called, literally it stands for Simple Agreement for Future Equity. It's a really simple 1 to 2 page thing that actually Y Combinator came up with. That for a specifically for seed and early stage companies, where the idea is you put your money in now, and then depending on when an actual equity round is raised, your money goes into that at the terms agreed. But you're also mentioning, you raised $2 million, you could have raised more, but let's go into your motivation for that math, because when you're raising money, you're giving away equity in your company, and so you're trying as the founder to maintain as much equity as you can and not get diluted down. So just to the degree that you're comfortable, tell us about some of your thinking in terms of turning down that extra money. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like YC really makes you aware of this, right? So, every single founder they brought in, I was talking about the thing that they regretted most. It was taking too much money too early on, diluting themselves too much. And the truth is that folks can say, hey, this is going to extend my runway, but it's human nature. We'll just spend more faster. Like, you're not going to actually extend your runway with the extra cash. So all you're getting is you're chasing ideas that don't have any like market validation. You're doing little science projects where you shouldn't be, instead of focusing on the one goal we have, and that's to find and harness product market fit. That's all we are doing. And if I have too much money, I'm going to start working on like 10 different little projects and hiring a bunch of people, hiring a marketing person. Like, I don't need a marketing person right now. I am doing that. And if I delegate that to someone else and they're just going to bring people in, we're just wasting money. So we now have a 6-person team, 6 full-time people. 4 of them are developers. 1 is Rachel, our design co-founder, and then there's me, right? This is our team. This will be our team until we find product market fit. Our burn is about $75,000 a month, subtracting all MRR and all other contracts. We really spent a lot of time finding great developers that we could afford, and being in a position where we now have between 28 and 34 months of burn.
And that's assuming that's assuming no growth. Right.
And yeah, we're growing, and our goal, and like YC, shout out this nice little email, and it talks about being default alive or default dead. Like we're default alive because we have a long runway, but we have got to increase that monthly growth rate, so we get to profitability as fast as possible and start to really clamp down on product market fit, which is my entire job, right? That's all we're doing, is building products for stuff that people need. Building products and stuff that people need, and it's been really focusing. But yeah, we wanted to raise $2 million because we want enough runway. We wanted to be able to survive whatever's coming. We also got this government contract that's going to add another $750 to that. So like, we're in a position to survive.
Yeah,
and that's all this is, right? We're going to be around in 2.5 years, no matter what happens in the world.
If literally nothing else happens, you guys you have 2.5 years to tinker and hope something lights on the match paper. But
absolutely.
Speaking of, we've alluded to this, the current environment, and so you're happy to be in that space where at least what sort of runway you have. Have you heard anecdotally, maybe from, I'm not asking you to out anybody else or blow up anybody's spot, but have you heard from other startups that shit is going down and things are tight.
Yeah. There's friends at like later stage startups that you're probably like reading about in the news that are now looking at, that B round is a lot harder, that C round is a lot harder. Even companies that have product market fit, that have these giant growth rates, are having problems right now, and it's starting to like trickle down into the Series A and some seed. Like seeds are still kind of going once in a while, but and they're two different kind of like growth mechanisms. Like, but yeah, YC shot out an email that was probably like replicated everywhere across the world that everyone is seeing now. Basically says like, be prepared for 6 to 12 months without fundraising. And that's really, really hard for a lot of pre-seed companies that were like focusing on getting to that benchmark in 6 months. Everything is now about getting to a place where you are in control, where you are profitable, where you're at least break even, so you can survive. And yeah, it's really turned the overall environment has turned kind of dark and stormy. And yeah, it's not pretty out there.
Our next partner has a product I use literally every day. I started taking AG1 because I often don't have time to sit down for breakfast. Between getting the kids out the door in the morning to starting to write this show. With one delicious scoop of AG1, though, I'm absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right. This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging. All the things. I need to hydrate every morning anyway, so instead of a tall glass of juice filled with sugar, I get a tall glass of water and mix AG1 into it. AG1 contains less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty chemicals or artificial anything, while still tasting good. It costs you less than $3 a day, so you're investing in your health, and it's cheaper than your cold brew habit. AG1 is a small micro habit with big benefits. It's one thing you can do every single day to take great care of yourself. Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/ride. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/ride to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Since warmer weather is almost here, let's make the most of it with Outer, the new outdoor furniture company with purposely designed furniture to get you outdoors more. Outer makes the world's most beautiful, comfortable, innovative, and high-quality outdoor furniture, all from sustainable materials, and is the only outdoor furniture with a patented built-in cover to make protecting it effortless. From teak chairs to fire pit tables, everything Outer makes has the look and feel of what you'd expect at a 5-star resort for less than you'd pay at a big box store for something that won't last. Outer's better in every way because they've spent years perfecting outdoor products with stunning modular designs to customize your space, life-proof material with a nano coating that's water, mold, bleach, and even stain resistant. And there are over 1,000 neighborhood showrooms across the country to see the Outer difference in person. I've gone into one of these showrooms virtually online, and I'm seriously about to pull the trigger on some furniture for my deck. See the difference at liveouter.com/techmeme. Plus, for a limited time, get $300 off and free shipping. This is Outer's best offer anywhere, only available to podcast listeners and only for a limited time. Get $300 off and free shipping at liveouter.com/techmeme. liveouter.com/techmeme. Terms and conditions apply. Well, congratulations on giving yourself a lily pad that'll hopefully last 2.5 years. But, hopefully you won't need it because you're going to, like I said, the match paper is going to light fire and it's going to be great. One more thing that we were talking about offline, something about Tribeca Film, like what?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rownd is at Tribeca Film, the film festival, or what are we talking about?
We are the login and sign up and authentication provider for Tribeca Film. So if you go to the festival this weekend, you can go, or not this weekend, in 3 weeks in New York City, and you go to tribecafilm.com, you will get your tickets by logging in through Rownd. If you buy a ticket for Tribeca, we automatically create accounts for you without even having to log in. Like we are deeply integrated with them, and they're a great use case. It really shows off exactly how seamless and frictionless login and sign up can really work. Like, at no point do you feel like you got to sign in. We just kind of make it just flow. And then, like, after you buy your ticket 2 months later, you can come back and check out your ticket right there on Tribeca, and you can like things on Tribeca, and carry us forward into the future. But yeah, that was a huge opportunity for us. They are amazing partners. The biggest day of Rownd's history was about 3 weeks ago when Tribeca put their single tickets sales on. They had 250,000 people visit their website over like 6 hours, and every single one of those people got to see Rownd in the hub in like the little corner. Like we were just kind of over there hanging out, and every single one of those people that bought a ticket got logged in with Rownd, and we somehow stayed up. Like we stayed afloat during this crazy time period. To include when like Taylor Swift was announced, and 10,000 people a minute were coming to the website. That was about 5 times more than we anticipated, which was already like 20 times more than we've ever done in our lives. And yeah, it was just a great moment to like be a part of something like that, and know that like Tribeca trusted us to do this, to be a part of this entire process that so much of their entire festival relies upon. So yeah, it's been a great partnership. They're an amazing team. And yeah, we just really enjoyed working with them, and their ticket provider Squad Up just does amazing work as well. And yeah, it's been a great journey for us, but it really shows out what we can do. And yeah, we've really become kind of like film snobs now. And we're definitely looking forward to the festival coming up here in 3 weeks.
Well, see, this is why we're doing this. These are the stories that 20 years from now, when Rownd has been a huge success and you're a big mogul that won't take my calls anymore, like the future Internet History Podcast historian will have these sort of stories here. Like Rownd was born at the Tribeca Film Festival. People remember that Twitter took off at South by Southwest that one year, whatever it was, So, right. This is why we're doing this. People are listening along in real time as your entrepreneurial legend is being born right now. So congratulations. Congratulations on the Rownd. Congratulations on YC. Congratulations on closing the Rownd and having some safety margin. Robert, come back anytime, and to the moon, I guess, right?
Absolutely. And if I make a quick ask?
Yes, please. Sorry, I forgot that.
So my quick ask for this time around is, if you work for a company or are part of a company that that are starting to like batten down the hatches, and you're like, we need every dollar that counts. You have got these holes in your marketing funnel. They're like, I don't know where they're going, and people are falling off at this old staticky login or sign up page, and I don't have enough money to fill the top of this funnel anymore. Give us a call, or I will once again like make a special link for you to like set up special time for your listeners to call up. Like at very least we can chat about it. Like I would love for you to use Rownd, but if not, I love to chat about like auth, and love to chat about funnels, and love to chat about anything to do with like profile creation and registration. So please grab some time. For last time I did this, we talked to like 25 people, and they were just awesome, and we learned so much, and that's how we grow, is by having these conversations.
Well, I will put that link to sign up to talk to Rob in the show notes. But also, if you need to talk to Rownd, you can also get in touch with me. All right, till next time, Rob. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Talk to you later.